Hi, so I am currently going to look over or evaluating my point on how will login details be processed. So here I said the user would input them, the data would be submitted, uh, the user table is checked for matching emails. If a matching email is found, the input password is hashed. If not, errors just returned to the user. And Then, but if it was successful, we can go to is the hash password equal to the password value held for that email? And then if that's so, logged in equals true, and you're allowed to start viewing a lot more pages. So let's have a look. Let me go back and let me log out. Here we are. First of all, let's see, can I view the pages? No, just sends me out to the home screen. Yep, here I am. So login. So clearly, you can't see what you shouldn't be able to. Let's start. Uh, First of all, here is some correct user data. It is gonna try to see my face. Here we are. Let's look out again and have a look. Here are some incorrect. Uh, nope. And the interesting thing is this is actually a valid path login. It's not valid, but it's one that I have stored for the reason that the email validator didn't used to work and I entered this. But this isn't a valid email, so now I've got the email validator. It doesn't even like go that far, which is good. So that works. And now, if I go, so yeah, you can see the email validator working very nicely. If I just submit, please fill out this field. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not responsible for that pop-up error message, but I am responsible for the red one. I think that came built in with the template I nicked from Tailwind for the appearance, which I still quite like. The logo's a bit irrelevant, but I've just kind of left it. So this login works. It does. So now we're going to have a quick look at the code. Alright, Visual Studio. Let's go to our, where is it? Session. It's in session. So let's close address, close pet, session, create.php. So use core slash session, which starts a session for the user, where logged in equals false, and then go to get any potential errors from session that may be stored, but go to session slash create.view.php. Here we have some classes, some image. Oh, that's where Tailwind is. All right. Uh, it's a post to session, and it's got called email address. As you can see, it'll take the data when submitted. And it takes the password, and then so yeah, once it's done that and it's submitted to session and post, it will go to session store.php. And then we go form and we go to login form, which validates the email and the password. So let's have a closer look at that. Forms, login form, email, password. Then it was validated, wasn't it? And it was passed in. Let's have a quick look. It was passed in as a array with email and password to validate. So instance, first of all, just creates a new static instance. Um, Here we go. So it goes into email. So it takes the email, yep, attributes email, and it goes validator email, which, oh right, we've looked at before, which checks it's a real email, and we've got validator string for the password, checks it's a real input. Very nice. If not, it returns these errors or adds them to errors, which is clear, by the way, at the start of this. And then, what does it do after that? Return instance failed. So let's go instance failed. And then I believe if it's true, we go throw. If it's false, we return instance. So failed, count this. So, and then throw does this. So if it's false, so like nothing is returned, we go to instance throw, and that's so if nothing's returned by this, so it says there's nothing in count. There's nothing in count. One second, just scanning my thoughts. Sorry, if that fails returns, so there is something in errors, then we go to validation throw or instance to throw, which returns the errors and the password and username we fed in. Otherwise, it returns the instance, which is just yeah, our email and password. So then it's checked to see if they're real. And let's go back to session store.php. And then we go to signed in, it's new authenticator attempt. And then what we do is we go to authenticator, it's new, and it's going to go to attempt and pass in our attributes, email and attributes password. And then we say select all from users where email equals email. So is this actually in there? And we say if user, and we go, and it won't have been returned in this format, so you can only do this if it's correct, I believe. But then we go and verify the password, which is its own function. We go login, which makes the session regenerate the ID as true, which means you are now logged in if the password now matches. Password verify, by the way, salts and hashes it, and then you can compare. So let's quickly go back to session store. And then if not signed in at this point, if you've got the right stuff, you are, then it returns to the errors. Oh, it throws them. So yeah, that's what happens there. And then sends you to clients if you haven't already been sent away by this one. So that's how that works. I believe there's no need to standardize the inputs, it's just checking in this case, so that may have been a bit of mistake on my half even including that. So as we go, oh, we duplicate that so we can still see this. Yep, there we are. So user data box is shown, user submits data. We saw the email be returned, by the way, so we can keep this here. But yeah, the user checked for matching email, wasn't matching email found, nope. And this point errors and submitted data are returned. Input password is hashed, we saw that. Is the hash password equal to the password held for that value? Does the password value have that value? If yes, logged in. If not, return the errors. So yeah, I can safely say that works. So yeah, thank you for staying around. That is the end of the evaluation of how will login details be processed. Thank you.